Just now, I spotted a mother and son performing on the street, which reminded me of the traveling minstrel troops in classic Japanese RPGs. It's such an iconic scene straight out of anime and games. Seeing such a harmonious moment, how could anyone connect it to the militarism of 80 or 90 years ago? CCP keep reminding people must never forget those events from decades past, relentlessly indoctrinating the public. Yet those who have truly awakened no longer dwell on them.
Tokyo National Museum is Japan's oldest and largest museum, established in 1872 and located within Ueno Park. It is a treasure house of Japanese culture, holding over 120,000 artifacts. Honkin, the museum's central structure, combines a traditional Japanese roof with a Western-style base, and is itself designated an important cultural property. It features 2 floors of exhibits focusing on Japanese fine arts and crafts. From prehistoric times through the end of the Edo period, truly an encyclopedia of Japanese art, encompassing sculpture, painting, calligraphy, ceramics, swords, armor, lacquerware, and textiles. The lighting is soft, the layout resembles a classical residence, and the grand central staircase is particularly impressive. Second floor feels like a time tunnel, guiding visitors chronologically through Japanese art history, while the first floor organizes displays by category for deeper exploration of craft techniques. Permanent exhibits rotate regularly, so every visit reveals something new. The first exhibits I encounter are from the Kamakura period, roughly the 12th century's primarily Buddhist art. Quote, "They remind me of the golden panel paintings I saw in Europe when I first traveled there, creating a beautiful resonance between Eastern and Western sacred art." Among the highlights is a Gyaduman Bosatsu statue from 1201, the first year of the Kinnin era in the Kamakura period. Kua. The metalwork section showcases techniques that date back to the 3rd century BCE. Originally introduced from the Chinese mainland, later evolving into distinctly Japanese forms. Forging, casting, gold engraving, inlay, and lacquer, embedding strengthening the diversity and historical development of Japanese metal craftsmanship. There are displays exploring the Buddhist cosmos and sensitivity to the passing seasons, a sensibility that, in modern China, seems preserved only in Tang poetry. The beauty of iron is embodied in the world-renowned Japanese sword. Iron swords first appeared in the Yayoi period, and by the Kamakura period in the 13th century. Masterpieces like the Fukuoka Ichimonji tachi emerged. One notable piece is a black lacquered tachi from the Kamakura period. Once owned by Tokugawa Ieyasu, its somber black sheath reflecting his personal taste. Beyond art and archaeology, the museum holds extensive historical materials. Maps, ancient documents, books, rubbings, and copies that illuminate Japan's political, social, cultural, and everyday life from the 17th to 20th centuries.
生活嘛，普通人的感情。这边是进入到江户时代。
The museum even has tranquil gardens where visitors can step outside mid-tour for a pleasant break. I noticed many elegant middle-aged women and families, mothers and children, who interact with a warmth that feels almost sibling-like. The exhibits span Japan's diverse cultures, from the northern Ainu of Hokkaido, Sakhalin, and the Kuril Islands, who lived by hunting and gathering, to the distinctive traditions of the southern Ryukyu Islands, where garments were woven from banana bashu fibers. Japan's public institutions, even national ones, often use cute anime-style mascots to present information. At first it might seem childish, but it's actually an effective way to engage young people. In a sense, all history is 2D. We can no longer directly experience the past. We only encounter it indirectly through artifacts, documents, and sites. Understanding history requires rich imagination. To reconstruct that lost world, using cartoon characters to spark teenage interest in history is simply a smart, accessible approach. The comprehensive history exhibition traces Japan from 40,000 years ago in the Paleolithic through many era. Yayoi bronze weapons resemble the legendary Zhuanyuan sword. Rice cultivation and wet field farming arrived from the Korean peninsula and gradually took on Japanese characteristics. In the Kamakura period, power shifted from the court nobility to the warrior class, bringing new Buddhist schools like Zen, which popularized tea ceremony as a vital social ritual. By the Meiji era, Japan rapidly modernized, striving to stand equal with Western
这
powers.
小人就是蠢。
Walking through the museum, I'm struck by how ordinary Japanese mothers and sons, or young boys, seem like they could step straight out of a television drama. Polite, well-mannered, and remarkably consistent in demeanor across society.
得体，然后守规矩。
Gorgeous Edo period garments and ukiyo-e prints of beautiful women showcase seasonal fashion and refined aesthetics. Even foreign visitors are visibly enchanted by the exquisite kimono.
아시 조류 가오 이クジラ買うから見ててクジラかそしてクジラ見ていい